Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jedivine. Alright, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, man, so, ladies and gentlemen, these two clips you see here, and what you're going to see after I pretty much show you after these two clips, I want you guys to understand something. When you play on Hall of Fame is always supposed to make the AI play smarter, which in turn makes you play a lot more sharper. A lot of the times when players like myself put a game on a high difficulty, it's because we want computer to be at their very best. We don't want to put it on the mode where we know that computer isn't playing at full throttle. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play against LeBron and he act like he don't want to go to the basket because I'm standing in front of the entire time, knowing good and damn well he could just, this is going to sound very pause-worthy, but knowing good and well he could just run his way to the basket and push me out the way and get a bucket every time, or some of the time. You know what I mean? So I don't want to play against Giannis knowing the fact that he can bully me on the way to the rim, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to stand back and pop shots all day long. I don't want to play on a difficulty where I'm not getting the full potential of these players and their tendencies. I'm not finna play that way. You know what I mean? So those two clips you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, some people are going to kind of, find a way to negate it and make it seem like, oh, they're well within their right to make those shots. But I found a pretty interesting discovery. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on these set of sliders, and this is on Hall of Fame, as you can see. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, on Hall of Fame, on the CPU side of sliders, they have 0 shot timing impact. And the other one you see down there, shot timing coverage impact, is at 30, or whatever it's called. I'm not looking at the screen right now. But you see their shot timing impact is at 0. So that explains why a lot of the time, computer is able to knock these shots down with no problem because there's no timing impact to them. They're not timing their shots. The game is literally giving it to them when they want them to. I find it very funny because on the user side of sliders, both of them are set at 50. So not only is it make or miss for the user, but computer doesn't have to worry about that. They'll make it when they feel like it. That explains why in my career, when you're playing on Hall of Fame, that explains why computers making these shots at will. But what's even crazier than that, I pulled up 2K23 on the PS5. And I looked at that sliders, or those slider sets. And lo and behold, shot time impact and the coverage are both set to 50 on the user and CPU side. So, Mike, I got a question, my man. Why do you feel like this is fair? I don't like playing a game where the scales are so tilted to where I got to be on my P's and Q's to do certain things in this game, but computer doesn't have to do that. They can get away scot-free for all they want. They can do whatever they want, and it's going to get given to them at will because the sliders say that, yeah, he should do that. Never have I ever played a 2K game on Hall of Fame and felt like I was like, you know what? Computer actually played a better game than me. I never felt that. Never did. If they outplayed me, it was because I was off my game and I just couldn't get nothing to fall. That was solely on me. That was my own skill problem. But I've seen way too many instances in this game where computer has knocked down shots or have gotten felonious layups over me, and no, regardless of the fact that they were covered or they weren't covered, they fell every single time. You saw that one layup that was 100% contested and still fell by Chris Webber. You saw that. There's no reason for this to be okay for the user to experience. This isn't fair. Mike Wang, this ain't fair, man. How can you sit here and bring out 2K and have the CPU sliders set that way where they have no shot timing impact and they have little to no shot timing coverage impact and they can knock down whatever they want, but you're telling us that putting a hand up doesn't do nothing anymore? We have to jump at these guys. And even when we do jump at them, they call fouls 10 times out of 10. So no wonder is putting your hand up not doing nothing no more. This is why now. They don't get affected by that. But we the users have to abide by that. Mike Wayne, that ain't fair, man. That's not fair. That is very oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? That is very, very, very bad immersion breaking. Like, you're breaking immersion when you do that. Nobody wants to play on Hall of Fame and know that the sliders are more in favor of the computer. The sliders are never supposed to be that lopsided or aren't supposed to be tuned to where computer has so much advantage that they can do whatever they want. But you the user, you can't make those same mistakes. You can't do that. If you look at the ball security slider is set to 100 for a computer, but the user is set to 30. So that explains why you're dropping the ball I'll say maybe out of 10 times, maybe 8 or maybe 10 out of 10 times. That explains it. That really explains it. That explains why when you're trying to play defense and you cut him off, that explains why they're not dropping the ball. It's morphing through your body. That explains it. Mike Wang, this is not fair, my man. This is not fair. This is not how you tell the user to play against tough opponents. That's not how you do that. This is cheating. This is blatant cheating, Mike Wang. This needs to be fixed. Until then, I'm not playing on Hall of Fame no more. To anybody that's playing my career on Hall of Fame, unless you got some sort of method that's getting you a bunch of my points, don't play my career on Hall of Fame straight up. Don't even do it. Just go down to difficulty and play it there, because Hall of Fame is a waste of time. I've seen way too many instances of just way too much BS. But now I know why. This ain't fair. This is not fair at all. And I'm really, like, I ain't gonna say hurt, but I'm really pissed off because you guys are supposed to be the best basketball game in the world. Y'all supposed to be, hands down, bottom line, bar none, the best basketball game, simulation basketball game in the world. But when I look inside these sliders and then you got shot time and impact on 0 for computer, and then shot time and coverage for on 30, but the user has to abide by that and walk a very thin line when it comes to that, that doesn't sit well with me, Mike. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you making computer to where they don't have to abide by the strict guidelines you lay down for the user. Anything that the user has to do, the CPU has to do as well. There are no exceptions. Hall of Fame is supposed to make them play smarter, not be stronger and have more advantages than the user. That's not what Hall of Fame is supposed to be. So until then, I'm not spending another dime on 2K. I'm not buying no more VC. I'm not playing on Hall of Fame. This is a waste of my time. And I'm not touching Hall of Fame until they fix that. And I will be posting this on Twitter as well. But shout out to everybody over at 2K Sports, all the 2K content creators who didn't see this. Shout out to Mike Wang, LD2K, Dezar, Zach Timmerman, everybody, LD2K, Ronnie 2K, everybody over at 2K Sports. I really appreciate this. I appreciate you guys allowing me to see that not only are you putting the user at a disadvantage in a very cheating way, but at the same exact time, you're allowing computer to have all the advantages in the world. Again, that's not fair, and I'm not finna stand for it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. And please, everybody that see this video, please share this with somebody, man. And spread the word. Like, seriously, I know I say this a lot, but really, spread the link, share the word, whatever, however I say it. But spread these links around, man. Share the word, dude. Like, seriously. Because this ain't fair. This is not fair to anybody who plays on Hall of Fame and they're questioning what's going on with their game. This is why. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.